All right, Cumtown Premium. We are back.
Hey, everyone.
That's Stavros, and we did it. We held good on our promise. Adam has been kicked off the podcast.
See you later, Adam.
No.
Adam, please.
Hold on a second. Adam's still here.
Adam.
Shut up.
Adam.
Replacing
You're not
Adam
on the podcast.
Replacing Adam is our good friend Ian Fidance.
Well, we're trying Ian now.
this is Ian's tryout.
We had a nice podcast with him before.
Shut
up, Adam.
Adam.
For fuck, Ian.
Unfortunately, my apartment's
Relax.
being used by the Chapo Trap House boys right now to record their pod. They're a much more successful podcast, so we have to use Adam's apartment. So,
sorry about that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a mic. Don't worry. Ian's got the mic, but we're gonna. Hopefully he can just stop being a bitch about it. Play Candy Crush on his phone or something, and just let us
pet his ugly ass dog with the long ass nipples.
Let us have a good podcast for a change.
Yeah, finally get some of that energy out of here.
Ian was on the podcast a couple weeks ago or months ago, and he did a really shitty impression of Sean Connery.
Oh yeah, that was awful.
And that was really his only contribution.
Well, what we did, the best part is I told Ian we wanted to have him on the podcast to tell a bunch of hilarious stories about him fucking hookers and shit. And he had to, so he sat down and told his girlfriend all these horrific stories of him like eating ass for money and shit. And then it never came up.
It was very G-rated.
So he had to confront, he had to fucking sit his girlfriend down and be like, I've done all this terrible shit. And she had to tell her, had to look her in the eyes. And it didn't come up at all, which actually is funnier than him telling it. But now we're probably going to burn through some of those since we'll have it'd be nice to have someone on the third mic that has an interesting thing to say for a change. You know what I mean? So you'll have some fun stories.
Well, the problem with Adam is that, Adam will tell these stories and he sets them up, with this like tone of grandeur or whatever. And it's like, and then you won't even believe it. I met this girl on Tinder and then we had sex.
yeah. He always pretends like he doesn't fuck.
Well, yeah.
I'm so glad he's off the podcast.
You're 29 years old. Is that supposed to be impressive that you had sex?
I'm so glad he's off the fucking podcast. Adam, for fuck's sake, man.
All right.
Just use my apartment.
Yeah. So we just. Sorry, I'm still doing the levels. I got impatient and I wanted to make sure that we got this started because it's getting late in the day. And, I'm trying to go see Arrival again. I'm going to go give it a second chance.
I didn't see that shit. I saw what did I see? Doctor Strange. I saw it with my family over fucking Thanksgiving. It sucked.
It looked like it sucked.
It sucked.
My dad tried to show me the trailer. He's like, you got to see this. And I watch it, and I have no idea what's going on.
It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's Benedict Cumberbatch in a fucking gay outfit.
Yeah.
And
I'm gay and Doctor Strange.
we have to save the city, and it's like, how is this going to be any different from any
every single Marvel movie? It's all the same.
I checked out on those after I think really it was one of the Iron Mans when I was done with them.
Yeah, the Iron Mans. The first one was good. Maybe even the second one. I don't know. The first one was good. But now, ever since then, every movie's just been the first Iron Man, but with a different fucking. They're just trying to set up a franchise and shit. Also, I was fucked up as shit. I was on like a big ass edible.
Yeah, the first two Spider-Mans were pretty good. I saw the first Spider-Man 3 times in theaters.
Right. First one was good.
I thought that shit was great.
You didn't like it?
I haven't seen any comic book
Adam,
movies.
is your water turned back on? His water was shut off.
Yeah, this is great without me.
Shut the fuck up. We asked you a question.
All right. Yeah, it's back on.
Yes?
Could you make some coffee?
Can you get me a cup of water, please?
I'll take a call.
Come on, man.
Adam, please. We have a guest. We're guests in your apartment.
You're being pretty rude to us.
Considering that you were a guest on the podcast for months on end.
Yeah, we put you on the podcast even last week. Remember?
Look, he's already fucking up the show by showing Ian pictures.
Look who's on his fucking phone. He's not even on the podcast, and he's distracting.
I got my phone as much as I want.
Maybe this is why you're not on the podcast, bitch, because you're always on your fucking phone.
I threw my phone out before I came in here.
See, Ian, very good.
Yeah.
Ian's professional. Ian does a lot of commercial work nowadays, which annoys me personally because my agency dropped me.
Yeah. Well, Ian does look stupid as shit. He's
Yeah.
perfect for commercials.
Yep.
I bombed every single one of those commercial auditions.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
You go into them and the casting director, look, the script's garbage.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be funny, you
Yeah.
know, and it's written by some dickhead that's never been funny in his life.
Uh-huh.
He was in a frat, and then his uncle got him a job at like, an advertising agency. They're like, okay, so it's like, a bunch of people are like, what are we gonna do for dinner? And someone's like, seamless much, maybe. But it has sort of like, we want kind of like a Seth Rogen-y sort of feel,
Right.
So don't play it straight. We don't want this to be like a commercial, we want this to be like
We want it to be real.
we want it to be real, and by that I mean like every other commercial.
Yeah.
We just don't want it to sound like a commercial from 15 years ago.
Everyone does like that everyone's ripped off Old Spice now too, where it's like everything's like
Let's be
Yeah.
weird,
wacky and
wild.
zany and
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's terrible, and it's like the kind of humor I don't even think is funny.
Mm-hmm.
There is one commercial I had fun in the audition, and I was like, calling avocados gay. They were like, yeah, just have fun with the script, and I'm like, for real? And they were like, never mind, not that way.
I fucking love
I
avocados.
bombed. I've bombed so many I went into one, and the director stopped me, and he goes, "Listen, I really like your look, and I want to book you, but you're a fucking mess." And I was like, "What? I'm sorry." And then I was like, he like gave me a talk, and I was like, "Thanks. I'm Ian. What's your name?" And he goes, "You don't even know my name. Get out." And I was like, "Okay, thank
Wow,
you."
really?
Yeah. He got
What
pissed.
a
I didn't know his
cocksucker.
name.
The director?
Yeah. The casting director.
Oh, the casting director.
Yeah.
Because this thing, like, directors on commercials are fucking jokes.
Yeah.
Because they're not really directors,
Yeah.
The client agency directs the commercial essentially. The director just shows up and harasses PAs and makes them find kombucha for them.
Oh, dude, I did one in June, and the assistant director was the biggest asshole. He was yelling at everyone, and like
Yeah.
everything you did was wrong. And then he was like, "All right, just have fun with it." And I was bowling dad. I had
Yeah.
to like take pictures of my daughter,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Just have fun with this. Really have fun with it." And the whole crew and I like kind of were seeing eye to eye about this guy was a dick, and I was
Yeah.
like, "This is the greatest day of my life, Claire. You're doing wonderful." And he goes, "Okay, don't ever do that again." And I was like, "All right."
Wow, you said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a shitty AD.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's like the AD's job, is to be a dick and boss everybody around.
Oh, he hit it out of the park.
Yeah, but no, he shouldn't make the talent uncomfortable.
I think Ian's doing great, actually.
Shut the fuck up, Adam.
See, Adam would make a great AD. He's a pushover. Nobody likes him. He's the kind of guy everyone on the crew can sort of rally
Yeah, exactly.
against.
He's a perfect scapegoat.
I think I have natural leadership qualities.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
bitch.
What are you talking
Shut
about?
up. Take the fuck.
I
Ian-
brought Adam on a couple of the commercial jobs I've worked as a truck boy, and he didn't do well.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
What's a truck boy do?
You just fucking.
I like drive trucks for commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I go pick up the cameras and shit.
And he can't even do that.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, we did one commercial, and they had a craft services table that we were eating at, and then they had another table that was clearly marked and labeled for like people from client agency. And he went over and started eating off their food in front of everybody.
What a fucking idiot.
They said I could.
No one said you could.
No way.
That's what the guy with the scarves said I could do.
Yeah.
You remember that guy?